and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Becky. I make videos on all things magical. We've got Disney vlogs, we've got hauls, we've got all sorts of magical fun. So if you are a fellow Disney fan, make sure you are subscribed down below so you don't miss out on any of my videos. But today we are doing a haul video from my latest trip. I went to Florida for 2 weeks at the end of August, beginning of September. And today is going to be the Disney part of that haul, so I'm splitting it into two. We've got Disney haul today, and then there'll be another haul video coming up where it's Universal, Epic Universe, outlets, Walmart, everything that's not Disney related. So yeah, today is fully Disney parks merch, and I bought quite a lot, so let's get started. Make sure you're comfy, you got a nice drink, and you're ready to go, because this might take a while. So yeah, let's get into the haul. Okay, so I'm going to start with the free things I got. I know when it comes to Disney, not much is really free, but I'm talking about things that I didn't actually physically pay for. Okay, one thing I always make sure I pick up for a bunch of different reasons is park maps. So I've got a variety of different maps. I always pick up loads. I've got more down here, but these are just a handful of them. Mainly, I like to keep some anyway to see like how the parks change each time I visit. So I got the ones from my first trip from 2005, so I just like to see like the differences. I also use them for like scrapbooking, to use as background on my pin boards and things like that. But I also have started putting together little packages for my clients to send to when they have booked a Disney trip. So if you didn't know, I am a Disney specialised travel agent. I'll leave all the details for that below. I like to collect those to put in little packages to send. I also picked up some of these. In the parks they had these little leaflets which are like for families with kids, and it goes through like attractions and character meetings and stuff that are good for kids. And then I've also picked up a Mickey's Halloween party map just as a little keepsake from when we went to that. So yeah, always pick up park maps. And then on the theme of the Halloween party, I've kept my Halloween party wristband. So it's just the Mickey's Halloween party band that you get so that they know that you're there for the Halloween party. And I've also kept my after hours one as well. Also from Mickey's Not So Scary, some of the characters don't sign. I think it's to keep like the wait times down. Jack and Sally didn't sign when I saw them last time, so some characters that don't sign, they give you this card instead. So we've got, it says Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, and there's little Mickey and Minnie and the castle, and then it's got their signatures on the back. So you get that instead of getting something signed, which I think is quite a cute idea, and it's a nice little keepsake. I also always keep my room key and park ticket. So this one was my room key for our All-Star Movies room, and it is also your park ticket usually, but I had a bit of a mix-up in the issue with mine, so they just gave me a new one when we got to the parks, and I got Moana. And we had that little mix-up with my tickets. I think I'd been set up as someone else in our group, but they fixed it really quickly at Epcot, and the lovely cast member that was sorting it all out for us gave me these really cute Mickey stickers. So I got 2 in this little design and 2 in this design, and that was really sweet. And also we got Gideon's cookies down in Disney Springs, so when you're in the queue for Gideon's, we didn't wait long, but there's always a queue, you get a little like menu card so you can look at while you're waiting, and it shows you what flavours are available for the month. But I really like their little characters, so I've kept that. And then also when you buy a cookie and they put it in the box, you get like one of their little collectible cards. And it was also Food and Wine Festival when we were out there, so where you normally collect the park maps by the entrance, they also have these festival passports, which basically just goes through all of the items that are available for the festival, and I really like these. We always pick up a couple and then we circle what we want to try in one of them, and then when we've tried it, we've ticked it off and we write like a little score in. This is just a plain one, but it's a nice little keepsake to have from the festival. Now, I wouldn't class these as a freebie because you do pay for the Mickey's Not So Scary ticket, but when you go into the party you get given a little trick-or-treat bag. I didn't actually bring mine back, but I'll put a little photo in of what it looks like. But yeah, you can go trick-or-treating around little stops, and my bag was full, but I did leave some behind, so I just didn't have room for it all. So I brought back some favourites and things that we can't get in the UK. So your first stop when you get given the bag, you get a full-size treat, and we got caramel M&Ms, which I'm super excited for because I love caramel M&Ms. And everything else is like mini sized as you go around, and they just put a big scoop in your bag. I just picked out a few to bring back. I brought back a few packets of just normal M&Ms because they are my favourites. I also brought back some mini Three Musketeers. We don't get these in the UK, so I was intrigued at what they'd taste like, so I brought back some of them. I also brought back some Lifesaver gummies. Again, we don't get them here, so I thought they'd be cool to try. A Milky Way, because I don't know if the Milky Way is the same as our Milky Way. And then in some of them they had like Halloween themed ones, so this was a Twix, but it's like a ghoulish green version. I have no idea if it's actually any different, but I did get, like I said, I did get a lot more sweets than that, but I had to prioritise my packing space, and they just didn't make the cut. But it is quite a fun thing to do, and it is included in the ticket, so you can get as much as you want. You can fill your bag. I saw people like filling other bags as well, so it's definitely worth going to a few stations, picking up some sweets, especially as there's some that we can't get in the UK. On the topic of sweets, I picked up 2 of these like big lollipops, but it's got Tiana on. They're green apple flavour. They are huge, but I thought they'd make cute little gifts. Yeah, you can get loads of different flavours, loads of different characters. Also, on the subject of gifts, I picked up a few things for my nieces. So these are going to be Christmas presents, but they're too young to watch these videos, so it's fine. I picked one of my nieces up this little mini car. She's obsessed with Minnie Mouse, and I thought this was so cute. Like a little Minnie in her sporty car. They did also have a Mickey version, but I thought Minnie was super cute, so I picked that up for Christmas. And then I also picked up some of the golden books. I hadn't actually seen these before, but they do so many different ones. So I picked up 2 of the Mickey's like actual Walt Disney World one, and one of the It's a Small World one, because they're really lovely books. Yeah, they do so many different Disney ones, but I thought these were, I don't know if they're exclusive to Walt Disney World, but I thought they weren't like Disney characters that you can get here. They were slightly different. I think I'm going to start with like clothing and stuff, so I'll start with what I'm wearing. This is the Walt Disney World Halloween jumper for this year. They've got loads with like this ghost on, which is super cute. This is just a grey crew neck jumper. It's plain on the back, but I'd seen this before we went out and I already knew that I was gonna buy it. I absolutely love it. It's like my favourite Halloween piece that they have. They do have so much, but this was my favourite. T-shirts. I picked up some t-shirts. So these t-shirts, I can't remember how much they are. Are they $29.99 normally? But they do an offer where if you buy 2, they're $25 each. So I bought 2 down at the Co-op in Disney Springs. I bought this Most Magical Place on Earth 1971 Walt Disney World. I kind of like this because it's not too Disney-ish. It's quite simple. I just thought it was a really nice. I only saw it in the Disney Springs shop, the Co-op at Disney Springs. They had like different ones compared to all the parks, so I picked that one up in there along with this one, which is Walt Disney World, and then it has like patches of different parks and rides. Yeah, it's got like, old like vintage style patches, which I thought was so cool. Yeah, and this one's like navy. I just love this design, and again I only saw it in that one shop. And then this other one I got in Animal Kingdom. Again, it was in the offer, but my mum bought a t-shirt and we split it, and it's this beige Walt Disney World with the characters on. I think this is an older one. I want to say I looked for this last year, or they had a similar one when I went last year and I couldn't find it. So when I saw it in Animal Kingdom, I felt like I had to get it. Plain on the back. Yeah, I love the Disney t-shirts. They have some really, really nice designs. And then we also went to the character warehouse. There wasn't loads in the character warehouse. Not that I would get anyway. Normally I buy quite a lot, but there wasn't really anything that caught my eye this time. But I got this mini t-shirt. I really like the pattern on this, like the stripes. This was meant to be $39.99 and it was $14.99. And then they also had the build your own headband thing that they have in the parks. And the headband's like $9.99, and then I think each individual little thing to put on the headband is like $10 or $12. And I was going to get it, but I decided against it in the end. In the outlets they also had it. The headband was still $9.99, but some of the little accessories were either $2.99 or $3.99. So I picked up one Lotso, and these just Velcro like onto the headband. So instead of like ears, you'd have him. So I picked up one Lotso and a little Ewok, which is so cute. So I picked those two up. See, I don't have the headband, but I've seen people put them on like other headbands. I did buy a pair of ears that don't have a bow, and I've seen people like put them in the middle. So I thought these were super cute. If not, I'll like attach them to a bag or something. Also for clothing, I saw this jacket before we went and I was like so in love with it. But I really struggled to find it in some places, but I found it in the Test Track gift shop, and they had one left in my size, so I felt like it was meant to be. And it all over TikTok. I think it's in more places now. This is like the racing jacket. Oh, I am obsessed. So it's got all the parks like embroidered up here. Walt Disney World across the middle, 1971. It's got like pink sleeves. On this side it's got like Florida. I just love it. I'm so obsessed. And then on the shoulders it's got Walt Disney World as well. And then on the back it's got the castle. I just knew I needed this. I love it so much. It gives me like Vanellope vibes, like Wreck-It Ralph vibes. I know it's like a racing jacket and that is about racing, but just like the colouring, I just love it. I think it's so, so cool. I still don't know. I think I would wear it, but I just think it's such a cool design. And I love the back of it as well with the castle. This was a little pricey. I just knew that I'd love it and knew that I needed it. And it's such nice quality as well. Like it feels thick and it's lined all inside. Yeah, I'm obsessed. Like I said, I've seen it all over TikTok and so many people I like follow have picked it up, so I think it's going to be a popular one, but I just love it. And on the hem it's got a little Mickey. It's just so cute. Okay, so sticking with like clothing and accessories, I bought 2 pairs of ears. I bought this Sorcerer Mickey pair. I don't know if they're Sorcerer Mickey, but they give me that sort of vibe. They've got like stars and moons on, little constellations, and on the back they're just all glittery. I love these. I think they're so pretty. Super cute. And the bow's all like velvety. So yeah, I picked these ears up. I think they were $34.99. I got them in Hollywood Studios, but they were available in loads of different places. And then the other pair of ears that I picked up were just the plain black leather ones. I'd wanted these for ages. I talked about them in my outfit planning videos because I wanted to I bought bows to like put on them. And also these can go, like I was talking about earlier, they're little plushies. I'll show you what I mean. So I saw people in the park with like like this. So instead of, it's got the tag on it still, but you know what I mean. Instead of like a bow, they had these in the middle. So I thought next trip, I thought it was a cute idea. But yeah, they've just got Mickey Mouse, a little signature on the side. They also do a white pair of these, but I just really loved the black. I picked up a hat in Disney Springs as well. I didn't actually see this in many places. It has been out for a while, so I'm not sure if they're like getting rid of it. But it's this one, and it says, "But Daddy, I love him," which is obviously an Ariel quote, but it is a nod to Taylor Swift as well, as it's one of her lyrics. So I loved this. And then it's got the Little Mermaid on the back. Yeah, they literally had like 3 left in the shop that I got it in. I think it was Disney Style I bought this in, and I didn't see it anywhere else, so I'm glad I picked it up when I did. But yeah, that was the hat I got. Then I knew I had to pick these up when I saw them in the Creation store. These are the Mickey sunglasses. I actually wore these so much. I mean, I wouldn't wear them anywhere other than Disney, but I think they were about $22, $25. I'm not sure, but these are so cute, and they were actually really good sunglasses. Like, I always feel like some sunglasses, like cheaper sunglasses, are very good quality, but I wore these a lot, and yeah, I love these. They're in a lot of my photos. I saw some people had like rose goldy versions of them, or like gold versions. I never saw these, I only saw the black ones, but these were the ones I wanted anyway. So yeah, I found them in Creations. I think they were like the first thing I bought. I bought one plushie. I had my eye, it was a choice between a few. I knew I wanted one of the big feet plush to go with my Figment that I bought last time. They had a lot more than I thought they did. Again, I bought this in the Creation store. They had like a big section of big feet plushes, and I didn't realise they did as many as they did. I knew it was going to be a toss up between Sully, Donald and Sven, but when I saw this one in person, I knew I had to get it. I knew I had to get Sully. He is adorable. So yeah, the big feet plush, I just think they're so cute. They always have like big eyes and big feet. But yeah, I knew I had to get Sully. He is just adorable. So he will be added to my little plushie collection. I'm really glad I found him. He's so soft. Just, I love him. So he's gonna go and join Figment and Donald and Lotto and my other plushies in my little plushie corner. I picked up a Christmas decoration, so I always like to get a little decoration. I don't use them as Christmas decorations, I have them out all the time. I have my 2024 one and my cruise one over here. I like to have them as like little decorations out all the time, and there was a 2025 one similar to the 2024 one, which I did like. We went to the Christmas shop in Disney Springs. They had loads and loads, and I saw this one and I thought it was super cute. So it's the castle, and then it's got Tower of Terror, Spaceship Earth and the Tree of Life on the ears, and Walt Disney World on the front. And then on the back, it's Walt and Mickey statue. I think that's Galaxy's Edge. And then you can get them personalised yourself, but they also, well, not yourself, you can like go to the counter and get it personalised with anything you want. They also had some of these that had already been personalised, so it's just got 2025 on it. And they were like $5 extra for the personalisation. So this was $26.99 for the ornament on its own, and then $5 for the personalisation. So I got that instead because it's still got 2025 on it, but I just loved this decoration. I picked up one mug from Epcot. I think it's like a new range they've got, and it's really nice with like the different lands. So I picked up this mug. It's got Epcot on it, and it's got Crush, Chip and Dale, which I love, and it's got like the different logos for the different lands, and Figment, and then Mickey. And I just thought it was so cute. And then like the actual mug has got like Spaceship Earth pattern on it. Epcot is my favourite park, and I've got like the Starbucks mugs, so I thought this one was a bit different. This was $19.99. Yeah, I really love this new style of merch they've got, and I love the fact it includes Chip and Dale because they are my faves. So Disney Springs has quite a big Sephora. We can get a Sephora over here in the UK now, so I didn't go crazy in there, but I was starting to feel and look really tired when we were out there, so I wanted some like under eye patches. So I bought 2 packs, I used one when we were out there and I brought one home. So these are the depuffing like pouches, and the one that I used, I think it was an orange one. They were so good, like I really liked them. You only leave them on for like 5 minutes, but I feel like it made a really massive difference. So I brought the other one home to use here. I hope they do them in the UK. I'm sure they do on the website, but I would definitely buy more of those. They were so good. And then we also went to Basin, which is like a shop that does like bath things, bath bombs, body lotions, soaps, all that sort of stuff. So they do like soap that they cut, like slabs. They had this little bag by the till and it's like cut off, so I take it it's ones that like weren't quite perfect or whatever. So there's like 4 little slabs in there, and I think this was $3.99. And the one that I'm super excited about is that watermelon one here. And then they've got a few others. I think that looks Halloweeny, that green one. And then there's a Christmas one and a little cowboy hat one. But yeah, I think these were $3.50 or $3.99 for like these little bags. And I thought they were a quite cute way of trying the soaps without buying like an actual block of it. And they had loads of these, so I picked one of those up. I also picked up, so they do like Disney ranges, so they had like a princess range and it was like lip scrubs and lip balms. So I picked up this Blueberry Bliss lip scrub, so it's Belle, which is my favourite princess. They had little testers and this was like, this smelled lovely. It's quite big, it's bigger than like a normal lip balm. And yeah, it's a lip scrub. Like I say, I tried it out in the shop, just like on my hand, and it felt really nice. And my lips get really dry in the winter, so I thought it would be nice to try it for then. Like I said, loads of different princesses with loads of different flavours or scents. There's a Basin shop in Disney Springs. There's also one in the Grand Floridian. So there's lots of different places you can pick it up. They have like make your own candles, and then I think you can make your own bath salts and all sorts of things, but it always just smells incredible. And then the other thing I did was made my own lip balm collection. So you can buy this like pre-made sets, or they have some where you can fill your own box. So I went for a few different ones. Yeah, basically you get the empty box and then you put whatever 6 you want in. They would make really cute little gifts as well. So they obviously had some Halloweeny ones and some Christmas ones as well. So I picked a mixture. So these are just usual lip balms. So I picked 2 of these because my mum wanted to try one as well. So 2 Hocus Pocus Cauldron Citrus Charm. So I picked 2 of those up. Another Hocus Pocus one, and this is Winnie's Pucker Up Peach. So it's got Winnie on. I love the packaging of these as well. I think they're so cute. Yeah, they were the Halloweeny ones. I picked up one Christmas one. This is Sparkling Pear, and it's got a little Christmas stitch on. Tangy Lemon, which has got Donald on. This was just in their all year round range. Nordic Mint, which is Olaf. So yeah, I love the packaging of these. I've never tried their lip balms before, but everything else I've tried has always been good. So, and yeah, there was loads and loads to choose from. Like I said, there was Christmas ones, there was Halloween ones, and there was loads of like just all year round scents. So I picked up a few pieces of jewellery while we were there. First one I actually got, I think I got most of these in the All Star Movies gift shop, the hotel we were staying in. I don't know if I saw these ones anywhere else, but I saw most of it everywhere else. So this is an initial range, little gem in the hat, and I thought this was so cute. I love a lot of their jewellery, but yeah, I just thought that was adorable. Like I said, they had all the different letters. I wore it so much when we were out there. I also picked up these earrings I'm wearing. These are little gold and black. They're like little hoops, and they've got a little gold Mickey on. And I just thought they were super pretty. I don't wear gold jewellery much, but I wore these and that necklace a lot on my trip, and I just thought they looked so nice. And I also bought 2 other bits of jewellery. I want to say Disneyland Paris a few years ago. Quite a few years ago. I bought like the initial, the birthstone earrings. So I'm born in March, so my birthstone is aquamarine, and they're like little Mickey shaped earrings with like the gem in. And I love them, I wear them all the time, but I'm always so scared I'm going to lose them. So I picked up, these are slightly different. They're a bit flatter, but again, they're so cute. They're really similar to the ones I've got, but I just wanted a backup pair. And also with that, they had a necklace that matched. So yeah, they had ones for all the different months. I just think these are so pretty. And they had an offer on these. I can't remember what they were meant to be, but I think when you bought two, they were $20 each. I will double check. Again, I bought these in the All-Star Movies gift shop, but I did see them in loads of different places. I am a sucker for a mystery box, whether it's pins, plushies. I love a mystery box. They had the Disney Wishable characters mystery boxes. It was all like the main characters, so I felt like there wasn't really a bad one. Obviously, I really wanted Donald because he is my favourite. And when I unboxed it, I bought it at the beginning of the trip and like left it on the side for ages, and I was like, I really need to open it because the box is quite big. And I got Donald. He is so cute. His jacket and is his hat sparkly? Yeah. Oh, his little top and his hat are like shimmery. And I love I mean, I would have been happy with any of them, but Donald is my favourite, so I'm super happy I got him. And the mystery boxes, they had a Disney one, they had a villains one, they had a Hocus Pocus one. I'm not sure if the villains and Hocus Pocus are just for Halloween, but these were super cute. At the Lego store in Disney Springs, I did buy a Lego set. I don't have it here. I had to take it out of the box to get it home, and it did go in someone else's suitcase because my suitcase was pretty full. But I bought this, I'll put a photo here. I bought the Wednesday Lego set. Over here I found it on Amazon for like £41. In the Lego store they had it on offer, and it worked out, even with tax, it worked out at like £21 or something. So I felt like I needed to buy it. Like I said, I couldn't get the box home, so I took out the instructions and the packets and just brought them. If you want to see a video of me building it and we can do like a little chatty video, let me know in the comments below, because I've never done something like that before, but I feel like it would be fun to build it and chat while I'm doing it. But the other thing I picked up, again, not Disney, but technically bought on Disney property, was a key ring. So this was in the sale for $4.19, and it is Harley Quinn. I love these little Lego key rings. I think they're really cute. I had loads of different characters. I bought my mum Rocket. I think there was also like Goofy, Winnie the Pooh, Elsa, loads of different princesses, but I do love Harley Quinn, so I had to pick her up to go on my keys. I also bought two magnets. Again, a magnet. I love to buy a magnet when we go out there, and there was quite a few to choose from. When we went before, there was like one and that was it, but they're obviously bringing them back. But I picked this pink Walt Disney World one. I really like the design of this, and it's got a little Mickey. I was torn between this one and one that had like the icon of all the parks, but I bought a pin that was similar to that. You'll see it in a minute. So I went with this one as a magnet. It doesn't look very pink on camera, but it's like a really nice baby pink. So that was my magnet of choice. I say that with another magnet in my hand, but I felt for we were there for the Halloween season, and I didn't buy much Halloween stuff, so I thought this magnet was super cute. It's almost like the frame's like 3D, and then it's got Mickey and Minnie in a little hot air balloon like a pumpkin, and it's got the castle, and it's got Walt Disney World on it. So yeah, it's not Mickey, it's not the Halloween party exclusive. It was available all the time in lots of different shops. We are on to the last section. If you know me and you've watched my hauls before, you will know that I love pins. I always buy a lot of pins, and this time it's no different. So I bought a lot of pins, I traded for a lot of pins, and I did buy one very expensive exclusive pin set. So I'm going to start with like regular open edition pins. I feel like I didn't buy as many this time as I normally do. I don't know if that's just me being in denial, but Walt Disney World one. This was like similar to the magnet, which is why I picked up the other magnet, because I bought the pin. So it's just got the icons of the parks. They did also do like singular ones, like the same picture but like one for each park, but I like the one where they were grouped all together. I then like to buy one with a date on, so I bought the Mickey 2025 They had loads of these. They had Stitch, they had quite a few different characters. They also had like a mystery box, but I really liked the Mickey one, so I picked him from the 2025 collection. They also, I've never seen these before, they had like this new princess range where it's like portraits, and they had them for like every princess, like all the, what I call like the original princess. They had Merida, they had Pocahontas, they had, yeah, like basically every princess or female. So I picked Belle because she's my favourite. And all around the edges it's got like little things from their film. So it's got the rose, it's got the mirror. So I loved these. I would have bought so many more, but I decided to just go for Belle. I did also buy this group princess pin. So it's got Jasmine, Belle, Tiana, Ariel, Mulan and Cinderella. I thought this was really cute. I really like their little faces. So yeah, I got this one instead of buying loads of singular Disney princess pins. I also bought a Food and Wine pin. So like I said, Food and Wine Festival was on. And again, they had loads and loads of pins. But I went for Figment because I feel like he doesn't get much. And I think my other Food and Wine pin from a few years ago is also Figment. And I really liked the design on this one. Speaking of Food and Wine, I also bought a Food and Wine mystery pin set. I did post like a short of me opening them, but if you haven't seen that, I got 2 pins in the box for $34.99. And I was really happy. There wasn't really a bad pin, that's kind of why I bought it, because there wasn't like a bad choice. Chip and Dale. And then I also got Goofy, and it's really cute. They all hold like a different dish. I love the design of these. I also bought a Epcot mystery pack, again with 2 pins in, and was super pleased with the ones I pulled from there as well. So from there I got Donald Duck, and these are like the kind of design from the mug as well. This is what I meant about like the new colours and design. So Donald, and then I was so happy with this one too. It's Rocket and Groot, and Guardians is my favourite ride, so I was super excited to get that one. I also bought a Toys in the Box mystery pin set. They were available in the Disney store, but they always sell out so quick. So I bought a box from Hollywood Studios, and again, super happy with who I got. So I got Mickey, and I also got Winnie the Pooh. He's really cute. And then the other mystery box I got was the Imaginative Icons, I think it's called. And from there I got, this one will probably be a trader in all honesty, but they're still really cool pins. It's like a Sword in the Stone one. And then I also got Minnie. I love this one. It's like her bow and then like the 2 different styles of Minnie. Oh, I'll show you the other ones I bought. So I bought quite a few of the Hidden Mickey mystery packs. Didn't have the best luck with them. So these are my pulls from the pack. So I got 2, I think I bought 4. You get 2 in each pack. I got 4 different packs. I only got 2 the same, that's not too bad. So I got 2 of the Ariel ears, 1 of the Cogsworth ears, this little ship, which I don't actually know what it is. I need to look that up. They've got like a Donald in different seasons, so I got the Halloween one, which I thought was pretty cool because we were there for Halloween. The Cheshire Cat, 25 years of pin trading, and then I think this is from Fantasia, and then I'm not sure where this bird is from, so they might be traders, but I thought they were. I think the Hidden Mickey packs are $19.99 for 2 pins. And then I also got the Princess Candle pin, mystery pin pack. I think that was $9.99 for 1 pin. And I got Snow White. And then I also traded for a lot of pins. I found the pin trading this time really, really good. Like, a lot of them on the boards are scrappers, and it is hard to sort of look and pick ones out. I mean, I don't mind getting a scrapper if it's a pin I really, really like. But I do try and trade for real pins. So I got this Woody. I got the Cinderella pumpkin carriage with the mice in. This is part of the Imaginative Icons mystery pack I was talking about, so I was really happy to find that one. This is also a Hidden Mickey pin from those packs I was talking about, which is a Haunted Mansion castle. I love that. I love this Jack Christmas pin. I think that's so cool. Got mini. I really like these Marvel t-shirt ones. Again, I think they're, I'm not sure if they're hidden Mickey ones or what they are. I take it they're mystery pack ones. There was loads of these on the boards. Ant-Man, Captain America and Black Panther. This little Sully is really cute. Sadness. This Jack pin I traded with a cast member. I don't know what set it's from, but I absolutely love it. I've also got these Star Wars snowflakes. I've got a Stormtrooper one that I got on the Disney cruise I traded for. So I've got Yoda and Darth Vader to add to that now. These are my keeps of those. I traded for those before I bought the packs. Also traded for a Cinderella one from the same set. We've got a C-3PO one. I'm not sure if this one is fake. This is the one I'm not sure about. Mickey. I really love this wish pin. It says magic in every wish. I think that's so cute. This Coco pin is actually a Loungefly pin, but I still traded for it. And then I love this Star Wars Day at Sea Disney Cruise pin. I found this on a board. Oh my god, I think it's an insane pin. Yeah, I did so well with pin trading this time. Last time I didn't find like that many pins that were very good, but I was really impressed with pin trading this time. Again, this was on the Disney store, but I think it sold out before I could get to it. I bought these Winnie the Pooh Halloween pins. These were $34.99 for the set. And they're dressed, yeah, they're dressed like they are when you meet them at the Halloween party. I didn't actually get to meet them this time, but I have met them before and I absolutely love these pins. So I was super excited to get these. And then this is it. This is the big final expensive purchase. I was looking for a Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween pin. I wanted the mystery box, the Winnie the Pooh or the Mickey and Minnie one. They were all sold out by the time I got to the Emporium, which wasn't particularly late in the evening. I'm not sure how they work out their merch system, but yeah, they were all gone. And the pins that were left I didn't particularly like. And then one of the cast members was like, oh, behind the till we do have a like exclusive limited edition pin set. It's got five pins in. It was $110. But I love it. So this was the pin that I was hoping to get. I want to say they were $25 each. Anyway, this is my justification. I want to say the pins individually were $25 each. So you could get like singularly, Winnie the Pooh was available, Snow White was available, the Haunted Mansion one and Peter Pan. They were sold out, but like they were available to buy if they hadn't been sold out, if that makes sense. They're limited edition 5,000. This one in the middle is limited edition 1,000 and it is only available in this set. So you couldn't buy this one on its own. So I feel like this was a good purchase. I do love all of these pins. So yeah, I went in looking for this one and came out with all 5 of them. But I do not regret it. As a pin collector, I love it. And I love the box it comes in. So yeah, $110 for 5 pins. In my opinion, isn't awful. People that don't collect pins will be like, but if you do collect pins and you love pins, I don't think that's a bad price. So yeah, limited edition set. I take it there's only 1,000 of these made then, because every set is going to have this in it and you can only get this in that set, and they've only made 1,000, so I assume there's only 1,000 of these boxes. That was the only thing I bought at Mickey's Not So Scary. So that is everything that I bought in Disney. I believe we are done. I feel like I'm scanning to check, but yeah, that is everything that I got in the Disney park. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're enjoying the vlog series so far. If you haven't watched any of them, I have posted a few already. I'll leave the playlist in the description below. Make sure you are subscribed and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on the rest of the vlogs and the other part of this haul video, which will be, like I said, Universal, etc. Let me know what your favourite thing that I bought was down below. If there's anything you feel like you need to get on your next trip. I'll leave all my socials in the description below as well, so make sure you're following me on Instagram, TikTok. Yeah, I will see you soon for another video. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye!